What is up, people? Clank here with one of my newer decks, my DDD deck. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start off with your basic engine of DDDs. Triple Kepler, which when he's normal summoned, you add a Dark Contract to hand, or you can target one other DD monster you control and return it to your hand. I don't really use that effect because I've never really had to use it. And then you have your tuner, your main tuner of the deck, which is DD Lamia. When this card is in your hand or in the graveyard, you can discard. You can send one DDD or Dark Contract card from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard, except for Lamia, and special summon it. But when she leaves the field this time, she's banished. She's great for all your tuning plays, especially since she helps you get out Crystal Wing. Next, it's time for some slimes. 3 Necros and 3 Swirls. Necro Slime is... These two cards are the reason why this deck doesn't have any polys in it. Because Swirl Slime is a poly in your hand, and this is a poly in your graveyard. You try and fuse them both together to get them both in the graveyard, because then you can banish him, Swirl, to special summon out, and you can banish Necro and another one to fusion summon. So you got those, and you're pretty much set. Next, on to DD Savant Copernicus, which he is your Armageddon Knight of the deck. Because when he's normal or special summoned, you send one DD or Dark Contract card from your deck to the graveyard, except for Copernicus, and that's it. That's all you do. And the other level 4, which is Orthros, he's really good in the Pendulum Zone. I don't ever use him for our tuner because he's level 4, and I don't run 3s, so I can't synchro with him. When he's in the Pendulum Zone, you can target one spell and trap out the field, and one other DD or Dark Contract card you control. You can target him yourself, so he's basically an Archfiend Eccentric and destroy him. And then you got to pendulum him back, and then you just, I guess then that's when you would bounce him back with Kepler's effect. So you can put him back in your Pendulum's Go. And then just for some fodder, I have Leonidas and Pendragon. I use these. I don't really use these two a lot. I have these in here because I don't have Thomas yet. When I get Thomas, these two replace it because Thomas is better and can make level 8 plays, rank 8 plays. For my Kaijus, because I use Raiden. Mostly because he's a lower target, that and he's dark, and he's a level 7, so if I get my Crystal Wing out, I just beat right over it. And it gets rid of that annoying stuff your opponent has. Next we go on to my level 8s. Which first is Dune King. A lot of people are surprised I run 3 of these. Most people run 1 or 2. I run 3. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you will target one of those monsters. And it gains the attack. And it can't be destroyed by spell or traps effect. So you can't Dark Hole it. It won't be killed by Dark Hole, which is what's really cool about this card. Finally, we go to your Ragnarok, which when he's in the Pendulum Skill, I can special summon a DD monster from your graveyard. And half the damage your opponent would take for that turn. It's pretty good, but his normal summon and special summon effect is really good too. Now we move on to the spells. Triple Dark Contract with the King, the Swamp King, because it's your poly of the it's a poly of your deck. Your Searcher, Dark Contract with the Gate. This is what you search out with Kepler. Both are pretty much staples of the deck. I don't really run the other ones because the Forbidden is kind of annoying. Triple Allure, for obvious reasons. I run the 1 Dark Contract with Entities. And I like it because I gain life points and all of its effects that go off with it. Next, Upstart, 1 for 1, and Foolish. Upstart to draw 1 for 1 to get out your Copernicus or other level 1s, and Foolish to send to grave. Your only trap of the deck, Dark Hunting with the Witch. I run 2 because I like to blow up my opponent's stuff, and then on my opponent's standby phase, opponent's turn, I make my monsters get an additional 2,000 attack. Side deck is personal preference. Personally, I have Ghost Ogre in it. I don't have my extra side deck with me. I have Ghost Ogres and Abyss stack. Abyss and the Statue with the Abyss. So let's go on the extra deck. So we run 1 Kali Yuga and 1 Titanic Galaxy. Mostly just because stop spells, and he's very nice. He's your 35 beater. Very good. Now we go on to your fusions. You got your 1 Upleaving King Ragnarok. He's very good. I like it when I can take your monster and equip it to him. Very nice, very nice. Beowulf, Heavy Storm on standby phase. Double D-Arc, gain life point backs. And double Genghis. A lot of people are wondering why I run 2 of D-Arc instead of 1. It's because I don't have Omega. That's literally the only reason why. Now we go on to our synchros, which is probably the second biggest part of the extra deck. Formula, because you got those level 1s. You got Hyper Librarian. You got Alexander. You got Clearwing, Kirsch King, and then your Crystal Wing, who is your boss of the deck. These 2 are probably the ones you got to go into them, like, every duel you get into these, like, a lot. The rest of these are all, like, you can get into them, but it's always what you do. So, that's the deck. Hope you all enjoyed it. Clank, signing off.